Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're doing the case of Madeleine McCann. So this is a case from way long ago. Some fun, well not fun, but special notes about this one. Madeleine McCann is a story that everyone's like, how do you know so much? Like if you would ask, like, how do I know so much? So I've been watching true crime since I'm like 5. So like I got a lot of years of experience watching true crime, y'all. I shouldn't have as much as I do, but I do. So with the Madeleine McCann story, she was actually one of the first ones that I think I kind of vividly remember, and I'm like, this isn't right. Uh, so it does hold a really special place in my heart. Just this whole case, all the things that have gone on, and the such. So I wanted to do a reading to just see if I could bring some clarity to help understand the situation and help people see this situation as, and hopefully to bring some clarity to other people who are wondering what the heck happened. Is Madeline still out there? Is Madeline not? Will we see justice for her? And what were the parents thinking? Who was a part of this? So I did the reading. Timestamps are all down below. It's I feel it was really cut and dry, which is really interesting because typically, like, there's some sort of like we're going in a bunch of different directions. This felt like a pretty concrete story to me, at least what I was getting. So we'll see what you guys think. Let me know. But that's kind of what I have here for the Madeleine McCann story. So, otherwise, news and announcements. Quick reminder, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. I do have a code, not a code, but a coupon for December of 2024 for 10% off all readings if you guys are interested. That code is actually down in the pinned comment below. Otherwise, if you would like to join YouTube members, $3 a month, you could access to videos like this early, as well as exclusive content, extended content, and discounts on personal readings. We're also starting up doing members lives, and you get access to really cute emojis. So I love my sons. They're great. And if you want to do that, you can either click the join button next to my name for desktop users. Otherwise, if you want to join, I have it also linked in the pinned comment below for my mobile users. So thank you all so very, very much for listening to me. So disclaimer, remember everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Otherwise, thank you for listening to me ramble for a little bit, and I will see you guys in the video. Hi everyone and welcome to the reading. So what we're going to start off with first is we're going to look at just around the disappearance of what were the circumstances around Madeleine McCann's passing. Gosh, I have not been able to stop saying that, and it's like, but she disappeared. We have no concrete evidence whether she is on the other side or if she's just been kidnapped. So we're going to take a look at Madeleine McCann and the circumstances around the night that she disappeared from the room. So, with that, let's kind of just jump right into the reading. So, what were the circumstances? The Six of Wands, ego, pride. Ego and pride. What? Why? The ego and pride getting the best of us. Why? Because of the Two of Swords. This was a decision that we made. We made a decision out of our ego and our pride, thinking that we knew the bigger, the bestest, and the such. From a financial influence, this is a bad contract or dealing that we had. So the Madeleine McCann case has been covered extensively. There's been a ton of tarot readings on it. There's a ton of people who've looked over it, said it, done it, and the such. But what I'm getting here is like, it's almost like, did they pay? Was there like someone paid off to like take Madeline away? I'm hearing no. Was there circumstances here where the parents thought that they knew best? So they made a decision out of their ego and pride getting the best of them, It's bad contracts or bad dealings that they had. Hopes and fears here is the lover. We're going to be able to connect with our baby girl. Or we're just going to be able to connect with other people. This was a love. Was someone getting blackmailed in the family? Because that's what I'm hearing. It's like someone got blackmailed in the family, especially with this Three of Pentacles here and a financial influences. I don't know if there was like three's a crowd. I don't know what the mom or dad did, but it's like someone got blackmailed. And it's like, you want your kid back? This is what you got to pay. This is what you got to do. Unseen obstacles here, though, is the Knight of Wands. It's like someone was preemptive, or not even preemptive, but it's like someone was... Whoever took Madeline, because it feels like someone took her. But here's the thing. I'm not sure if it was like a deal gone bad, the reason why she was took, or if this was like something that was agreed upon beforehand and that was why she was taken. And this is the interesting part, because like I'm hearing like this is a deal or something that happened to take her, and then things almost went sideways, it feels like. Because here's the other challenge, the Eight of Swords, the victim of our own circumstances, victims of our own pride and ego. What was going here was the mom, Empress energy, which is the mom, which is like, why the heck are you doing this? Hold the heck on. I'm getting a really weird download, because here in the past, you weren't able to get away with things. Then here in the future, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Now, I'm not accusing nobody of nothing, but I hate saying this, but was Madeline's disappearance something that was agreed upon beforehand between whatever parties were at play? We'll look into the parents, because I'm very curious about the parents, Kate and Gary. But it feels here to me, this is a bad deal. This is a bad deal that we had. Someone went off the script here. We became victims of our own circumstances, because it's like, what I'm seeing in my head is that somebody made a deal. That deal was, we need you to take the kid because we need to put something up to gain money, gain something, gain resources. We need you to do that. And then after we've gotten resources from other people, aka it feels like a grift of some sort. Once we've grifted money or resources out of other people, then Madeline's going to show back up, and we're going to be a lot more, we're going to have a lot more resources. We're still going to have our whole family, but what ended up actually happening is, instead of all these resources come flooding in to help to the family with Madeline, like, it ended up being that the people who took her was like, well, we're actually gonna hold her for ransom. Like, this deal that we had, like, yeah, we have your kid, you want her back, you're gonna have to pay us for her. So like, someone didn't hold up their end of the bargain, is what it feels like is what I'm kind of seeing here. And I'm like, well, why the heck did you trust these people with this deal? Like, this is really kind of weird. This is really weird. Okay, because that's what I'm getting from that. It's like someone made a deal, and then, okay, so let's take a look at the energy of the kidnappers. I want to take a look at them. What was their energy all about? Because, like, this feels like two young, dumb, I don't want to call people stupid, but this feels like these are two people who, and I'm getting two. There's more than one. Whoever it was, there's more than one involved in this whole thing. There was more than one. There's, like, two people who, like, took her, and that's what I'm seeing. And they just seem like they're just so cocky, or like, oh, we're just gonna get what we can out of the kid. Like, these parents are stupid. Like, how, like, I don't know. It feels almost like a joke gone bad, like a joke turned into reality. So let's take a look at the energy of the kidnappers. Nine of Cups reversed. What? So it's like whoever this was, it's like we didn't get what we wanted out of this. It's almost like this became too hot to handle. Why? Because this was a burden. Okay, so Nine of Cups, when it's reversed, it's like manifestation not coming in. We're not reaching our goals, our desires, and the such. Whoever the kidnappers were, they didn't get what they wanted out of this bargain. They thought, oh, it's going to be this great thing. We're going to get money. We're going to get resources. We're going to get this. We're going to get that. And it never actually ended up coming to fruition. Someone didn't pay someone. Someone didn't meet at the rendezvous point. Someone didn't do something. There was like a miscommunication. It feels like somewhere along the lines here. And Madeline became a burden. It's like, this is like too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. Financial influence is the Empress. There's Mom again. Did a mom figure or someone just come in and say, we aren't going to give you the resources that you're asking for? Because looking at this mom here, what I get is almost as like two idiotic brothers, maybe, allegedly, no facts, and they take Madeline back to their home, wherever that is, and they take them back, and then Mom's there, and then it's like the two brothers are there. Like I said, this is all very loose, and it doesn't need to be even blood brothers. It doesn't even need to be like, this could just be like friends or family. But there's two males, and they bring her back. Everything gets plastered on the news. Like a motherly type figure comes in. It's like, what? You better get the money. You better get this. You better get that. Blah 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 blah. And then like the money doesn't come in, or the resources don't come in, or the things that they didn't get promised were like not, like they didn't get them on time. And then it's like they're starting to freak out. Yeah, like they start to freak out, and it's like, oh, we can't get caught with this girl. We can't get caught with this girl. We're gonna be going to jail. No. There's a panic here from both of them, is what I'm feeling, and like there's this motherly energy as well. Hopes and fears, we're going to be able to maintain balance. We're going to be good. We're going to be able to get the resources that were promised to us. Then we're going to be able to give the kid back the way that it was promised. It was going to be an equal exchange. That's what this was. It's like you were going to give us something and they were going to give us. It was going to be an equal exchange. Someone went back on their word, though. The Magician reversed. I'm not, and like I said, I don't know who this was, but someone went back on their word, sold a false lie, sold a false narrative to whoever or whatever was going on in this situation. Also, there was too much light here with the sun as the other challenge. It could be happiness, but I'm also seeing here there was too much spotlight on this case. It got too big too quickly. This almost, again, this feels like a get-rich-quick scheme gone wrong. Because what was going from the Five of Cups? There's too much heat here. Did they drop Madeline off at like a church somewhere? Or, because what I get here, like this is the beach, right? This is the beach. There's the stars. There's the person mourning. Like, what did they do with this girl? Because they got rid of her. I mean, and I shouldn't say got rid of her like, oh, took her off to the other side. But like, no, like they dropped her off somewhere. It almost feels like. Because here in the past, this is the Devil card reverse. They were in some bad shenaniganery. And then here in the future, the Four of Wands, their home, their foundation, they were able to keep their home, their family, their foundation, wherever it was. Where's Madeline then? This is super weird because, like, just this energy, it feels like the kidnappers themselves were duped, which is the weird part here. Like, they just weren't able to get the money. I don't know why they weren't able to get the money, but this feels like a get-rich-quick scheme. This is bothering me, though, this Five of Cups. What's that all about? I'm going to pull on that just because I'm curious. What is this Five of Cups all about? Because, again, it's a get-rich-quick scheme that just did not go the way it was intended. And I'm really concerned for some reason. Because they had to drop Madeline off. They had to drop her off. They couldn't hold on to her for some reason. Why couldn't they hold on to her? Something was wrong. Something was wrong. This is wrong. What's going on? Okay. And I'm getting like full on panic. This is full on panic. What's this? Two of Cups reversed. Detaching from other people because we're trying to avoid disaster. Queen of Wands type of energy. Hopes and fears. The internet's going to find out, or this is going to be put out. Saying one thing and doing another. Because we had to fulfill contracts. So we said one thing and we did another thing. And somehow we still had to fulfill this contract that we had. This is all about being backstabbed and betrayed. This is all about money. And then here, I'm almost getting here, like when they took Madeline, like again, there were kidnappers. I feel very, very sure of that. But what I'm kind of seeing is they go in, they grab Madeline. This is a pre-existing contract that they have. Contract. We get money. This is what they're promised. They grab Madeline. Something had happened before they even got to like wherever they were supposed to. I almost see like, I don't know. We're going to take a look at Madeline as well. Because they started a new cycle here. It's like, what I'm seeing is that they got Madeline, took her to this place. They couldn't wake her up. They couldn't wake Madeline up. So they're like, oh, no. Why isn't she waking up? Why is the kid not waking up? What do you mean? What's going on? What's going on? And it's almost, and then it's like, they're like, kid's supposed to be alive. Why isn't the kid breathing? Why isn't the kid breathing? What the heck is going on? What's going on? We can't hold on to the kid. The kid's gone. They're gone to the other side. We can't hold on to this kid. Like, what do we do? We have this contract that we're supposed to do, but the kid's supposed to be alive. Why is the kid not alive? Why is the kid not breathing? That is what this feels like. And so it's like, it turned into like a giant cluster of bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. So let's take a look at the mom and dad. Let's take a look at Kate's energy. Because that's what this feels like. In my opinion. What's Kate's energy in this scenario? What is Kate's energy? And this is coming through pretty strong. So I don't know. I do not believe Madeline is with us on this earthly plane. So let's take a look here. What's Kate's energy about this? Four of Swords. So if there was someone in charge of maybe making sure that Madeline was sleeping for a very long time, she was the one that did it. Why is this the Nine of Pentacles reversed? A loss of resources, a loss of finances. Ooh, they lost a lot of money. Also fell out of love. Unseen obstacles of my hard work didn't pay off. King of Wands reverses the other challenge. I was overzealous. But I got to keep my home, my other family nearby to me. This was just a bad luck on my part. And then here in the future, yeah, this just didn't turn out the way it was. So looking at the mom's energy, I'm going to actually push that to the side. And then I'm going to actually compare it to the dad's energy. This is Gary. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. If there was anyone actually... Oh, boy. I'm just going to pull the full thing and then I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So if we're looking at, well, who's more to blame in this situation for Madeline not coming home, it falls on both of them. It falls on both Kate and Gary. From what it looks like to me here, we have Gary, who's like, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if they were having financial issues or troubles when this whole thing started. But it seems like there was a decision that had to be made with Gary. It's like I have two decisions. Do I go with option A or option B from like a career standpoint or a money standpoint? Again, over here with with all this money kind of not being coming in as it's kind of needed, it's like Gary over here is like, we have this plan. Let's go with it. I have two decisions that we can make. We have this one. This one, we're gonna go with this one. It gives me a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry, but it'll do something. I'm overzealous, overconfident with the Six of Wands in this. My hope is we're gonna get our daughter back at the end of this whole thing. But the unseen obstacle, something from our past came up, or someone from our past is coming up that was unable, that didn't allow us to move forward with what we got. Because here, the other challenge is the Eight of Swords reversed, which is I tried walking away, but I did not walk away from the situation. What was going for him is that he has a pretty good hold of his emotions, and he's able to turn them on when he has to and when he doesn't have to. So like he wasn't under suspicion as much as he could have been. Here in the past, this man has got secrets up to wazoo, especially it feels like around how he's made his money. And again, it feels like there was some sort of deal, money. Do I want to say that? Loan sharking. And then here in the future, the judgment cards, like he will face retribution for kind of things that he is going, whether that's on this side or on the next plane. Because I don't know if anything will come out with him currently. I'm hearing a pretty strong no. But then there's mom over here. Mom over here is like, we don't have money. It's like she's almost gets brought in as like, okay, both of them are having money issues. Someone might have gotten a loan. They're like, we need to get money for the loan. This is how we can do it. Four of Swords. Someone might have overdosed something or someone. That's why the kid wasn't waking up. With the Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's like because we don't have money, we're doing this to get the money because we are debt. Because like we do not have the money. We've lost a lot of it. Same with the King of Pentacles and financial influences. Over here, my hopes and fears. We're going to be able to detach from this situation. We're going to be able to come back from it. And the such, however, my hard work didn't pay off. Down here is the obstacle. Like the hard work didn't pay off. I got overzealous. I maybe put too much in. I got overconfident in my skills. I still got to keep my home at the end of the day. But this is all comes from bad luck, bad opportunity here, and then the Seven of Pentacles upright. This plan did not go the way it was supposed to. It almost feels like dad is over here trying to solve all the external things to the family, and mom is over here trying to fix things in her own way, whether that's as kind of like okay, Gary, you have all these loan sharky people who are coming after you for money. Okay, you have this plan. Okay, I'll help you with this plan. Okay, I will set up this part. I will set up this plan to get money and or resources to come in and you know what, we'll do this whole exchange, and then we will be able to kind of get those resources, keep our home, keep our family, and move on with this and never do this again with the loan sharks. That's what I'm getting. And what ended up happening is that we might have been overconfident or overzealous in our ability to maybe, or in the deal or the exchange, and it didn't pan out the way we needed it to. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm gonna do one more pull here, and this is going to be, and this is what I'm feeling pretty strongly. What actually just went down that night. I'm gonna take a look at the external circumstances for Gary, or I should say, what ended up happening to Madeline. I think that's pretty important. And then, or like, where is Madeline right now? Are we ever going to get closure to Madeleine McCann? And then I will end it there. So this feels pretty cut and dry, actually, for the most part. Like, the story feels pretty cut and dry. But again, maybe I'm just, yeah. So let's just see here really quick. Will we ever see justice for Madeleine McCann? And again, I don't see her. They had to drop her off somewhere, but it's like who they and how they dropped it off. It was just a, I hate to say it so kind of blunt and cold, but it was just a shell that they dropped off. I don't know how else to put it. It's fun. Will we get justice for Madeleine McCann? Seven of Cups, potentially. There's options available to us to actually know what's going to what would happen. Why is this? Because of contracts and or deals. Financial. There's a prosecutor detective who's really hammering home on what actually happened that night. There's a couple different avenues that this can also be discovered in. It's like, are we going to find this through financial manipulation on Gary's part? Are we going to find this through the Spanish police force? Are we going to find this through there's a couple different ways that this can get solved, I'm seeing. And then here with the Three of Pentacles, it's like because there's a lot of people who are working on it, I think there's also a lot of investigations into things that are tangential to this case. Hopes and Fears is the Ten of Pentacles, which is we're going to be able to put money and or resources behind it. Yeah, this actually does feel pretty solvable. However, the unseen obstacle. People were sloppy. People were sloppy. So what I would say this as is, sure, the people who kidnapped her, in quotes, didn't keep they were sloppy. So like their trail is pretty easily followable, but the true people who are behind this, the people who were truly the perpetrators in this situation won't get caught because of the sloppiness of the people who were caught with their hand in the cookie jar, essentially. Because the other challenge here, the Three of Wands, to clarify this Knight of Wands. There's a lot of cover-up. I'm also getting drawn to the smoke, and there's been a lot of smoke and mirrors kind of been put into place in this case. So it's really hard to pinpoint the true people. Because here with the Two of Wands reversed, what's going with this case is they just need to look at it from a different angle, and I almost think you need to look at it from a different country. So if everyone's been looking at it from, oh, did it happen in Spain or Portugal? Like, okay, sure, but where you really need to actually investigate is in Britain. Here in the past, the Emperor, there's someone here who's very greedy, selfish, controlling, who I think knows the whole story. Whether this is an external person to this feels like an external person to the case, but this might be this loan shark. I'm feeling heavily a loan shark that knows the story of how they got their money, and then here in the future, the Sun. Most likely outcome, this won't be solved. There's a lot of different avenues that it could be, but it's just looking like it's not a priority. There's not a ton of eyes on it. It's just not a priority right now with everything else going around in the world. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here from Madeleine McCann. If you guys like this, feel free, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions down below in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you not? Otherwise, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. Otherwise, if you want to join YouTube members, $3 a month, you get access to videos like this early, exclusive readings, extended readings, discounts on personal readings if you are so interested. Also, we're starting to do member lives as well. So if you are interested in having a fun time there, doing your requests unfiltered. So thank you all so very, very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.